Hello and welcome back to Cox Community Connection. As you can see, we've made our way down to our Fort Walton Beach office where we're going to talk about a bunch of events going on in Okaloosa County. We're going to start off with the Relay for Life. It is the American Cancer Society's annual event, and joining me today to talk about that is Stephanie Link and Joe Capillotti. I hope I pronounced that right, Joe.
Right. No problem.
They're with the Cancer Society, so thank you both so much for joining me today.
Thank you very much for having us.
So let's talk about this year's Relay for Life. Joe, tell us a little bit about the event. When is it? Where is it? And what time does it start?
This year, we're actually doing a big change. We've moved it over to the Fort Walton Beach or Northwest Florida Fairgrounds. That's due to the size. Last year, we had over 6,000 people, and this year we've been hoping to increase that. It's April 25th and 26th. It's a little change as well, goes from 6 p.m. at night on the 25th until 6 a.m. Signifies walking around the clock to help battle for cancer and the fight against cancer, because cancer is a 24-hour event, and that's why we do what we do during those time frames.
Well, and let's talk about that a little bit more about the event. You mentioned the cancer and the walk around the clock and why, but what does this event do? What is the purpose of this event?
The purpose, obviously, is to help raise funds as well as awareness. We want people to know there's people out there fighting for them, and our motto is to create more survivors and create more birthdays. So we try to raise funds through different teams, different events, different things going on all year long, and raise the money to help in the fight against cancer. And this year's motto is all in. So we're all going forward and trying to help our local community as well as those nationally, because Relay for Life is a national event, over 20 countries.
A national event, and you mentioned people can maybe see on the screen behind you the number 9 on the sign. What is that? Tell us a little bit about that. This is a national event, but number 9 for Fort Walton Beach.
Number 9 is a huge.
Well, it's a great signifier for us personally because we're number 9 in the state of Florida as far as relays go. So that means that out of all the different relays in all the different communities in the entire state, we were number 9. So it's really important for us. We're really excited about it.
Absolutely, that's outstanding. A little bitty Fort Walton Beach and number 9 in the state. That's great. So if somebody wants to be involved and maybe move up the ladder a little bit, number 8 or number 7 this year.
Yes, we would love that.
How can they get involved with this year's event, Stephanie?
Well, we would love for people to form their own team. You can have a business team where wherever you're employed has a team, or you can do like a friends and family team. And that's what we really want to encourage people, is that it doesn't have to be a huge 50-person team or 20-person team. You can have a team and make a difference and raise that money with just a couple people, friends and family, or in your neighborhood, whatever you want to do to make a difference. We would love to have you.
Now, do you have to be a team, or can individuals come out there as well?
Individuals can definitely come out to the event. It's April 25th and 26th, like we said. You could come on out, and we encourage people, if you're not on a team, come eat dinner at the event, because there's lots of teams that are going to have campsites set up, and they will be selling food or snacks or other little fundraiser items. So it's a great time for a family that might not necessarily have a team to come on out, have dinner out, and really meet the community and see. I mean, last year we had 6,000 people, like Joe said, and this year we're hoping for more. So there should be a lot of different food options.
Great. And now, if somebody does want to register, is there a phone number, a website, Facebook page? How can they go about doing that?
The easiest way to register is to go online. It's www.relayforlife.org/FWBFL. You can go online, and it's all right there on the homepage. Sign up, join a team, register your team, anything like that.
Donate. All of it is there.
And the donation, the money that's raised from this event, what does it go towards? How are those funds used? Yes,
we are the largest fundraiser for cancer research, and all the money goes towards cancer research. The motto of the American Cancer Society is creating more birthdays. So we're looking for a cure. We want to put the American Cancer Society out of business, basically. So it's awesome. Like, we have 67 Nobel Prize winners, I believe it is, and that's just great because we're putting that money towards good research that people are making a difference, and every little dollar counts. So.
Yeah. And Joe, I know one of the things that's always kind of memorable from this event is the Survivor Lab that at the event where we had the cancer survivors. Talk to us a little bit about that, kind of why that why that's done and how that's intertwined with the events of the night.
It's, I'll tell you, this event is for those survivors, and it is a unique experience to be there and watch. We call it a sea of purple. Purple being the darker purple being the signifier of our survivors, and to see those survivors and everybody stop, cheer them on, clap, and watch them walk around with their caregivers because we celebrate them as well. It makes everything you do worth it, and every dollar that is raised, you feel good about it. $50 is 7 rides for these survivors to and from their treatments and to their doctors. So it's a unique experience, one that if you see it once, you'll be more inclined to get involved in that.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, Joe and Stephanie, thank you both so much for joining me today. I really appreciate it, and good luck with this year's event.
And we thank you very much.
Stay with us. When we come back, we're going to talk about the Little Black Dress Party in Fort Walton Beach.